Okay, welcome back, friends. Welcome back. Oh man, I should have done this earlier, but I'm glad I didn't because I wanted to share this with you guys. All right, where's it at? Oh yeah, this one. This is one of my tank atomizers. This right here, it's same concept as all the other ones, except these are all, they don't hold a lot. This one right here is made to hold a good amount inside of it. That way you don't got to keep dripping and dripping and dripping. The way I vape and everything doesn't really last long, but it's a lot less of a hassle. I prefer using this when I'm playing my games and stuff like that. That way I don't got to keep dripping and stuff like that. Also, when I do that, sometimes I forget that I didn't drip, and I end up burning the cotton. So sometimes it doesn't take a messed up coil to burn a cotton wick, whatever. So I'm going to start with this 28 gauge wire. You probably can't see it too well on the camera. There you go. 28 gauge is still kind of thick, but it's not 32 or 34 or 36 gauge. Those are really super small. Those are the ones we actually use to wrap around these wires. The 28 gauge is usually what we wrap around. Because the thing is, with these wires, sometimes you have different atomizers. The posts on them are going to be different sizes. Oh no, I'm not going to use this one because it's got, I just dripped in there. I'm about to show y'all what I did over there too. Yeah, your posts, they're going to have different size holes for your leads to go into. I got to get used to the way I'm angling this when I'm looking at the thing. Yeah. Sometimes you're going to have to get different size coils and stuff like that. It is sad. It is very sad when we buy really good coils. Sometimes there's people that sell coils for like 10, 15, 20 bucks a set, and that's two. And you know, the ohm range on them is set on a lot of them. So you can actually pick out what you want. You want 1.5, you want 0.2 or 0.15, you want 0.2 up to 0.5 and stuff like that. Usually whenever they make those big coils, those thick with the thick wires, the ones that are wrapped and all that, we call them Claptons. Those ones they can be really thick. It's sad. It's super sad. When you buy some, you get them in, you're like, yay, here we go, we're gonna put them in, and you're like, oh, it's too big. No, I've never had that problem with, you know, other things. But anyway, I'm gonna be twisting up this coil, this wire right here to make some coil for this one. I'm not gonna be doing what I did with the other ones. Those ones that I had put in there on the other video, on these ones, those were pre-built. What I did with those was I twisted them and then I twisted them again. That made them twice as thick. So what I'm going to end up doing on this one here, I'm just going to twist it once because I don't want too much going on in this one right here. I'm going to have my ohm range kind of high, but that's the way I used to do it. You know, on my old vapes and stuff like that, my ohm range would be like around 0.8, 0.9, and amazingly enough, it saves on battery, and realistically ramps up faster. So it'll be like quick bursts, like this, boom, and it's like a thick cloud. Right now, here, let me show you a thick cloud. That's not even that thick. That kind of cloud right there, with the way I'm going to be building these coils, usually it takes a fraction of the time to get that much vape out. It doesn't have to take that much time to ramp up. But that's what happens when you go with lower ohms, thicker coils. It takes longer to heat up. We like that a lot of times because it brings the flavor out a lot more, and it's so yummy. Ooh. And speaking of, the juice that I put in here, I know I was going to use the one right here, the brand new one that was clearer. Like I said last time, the newer ones taste different from the darker ones. The older one, you know, it hasn't steeped yet, but they're still both great. I love the flavor on Once again, if you didn't see the other video, this one right here, Hometown Hero Red Dream, that is the only thing I really vape anymore. Like 99% of the time, this is what I'm vaping. And like I said before, see how it's all clear? The other one I had shown was like dark. It was brown. That's good. It's fine. It's had time to steep. It's had time to break down, and it's gonna taste different. Some people are like, "Oh, it tastes better because I can't taste the newer ones and stuff like that." That's why a lot of people steep, is to bring out more flavor. I don't have to do that. I'm extremely sensitive to the flavors and stuff on a lot of these. That's why I vape this one, because it's so mild. It's so nice. And, I mean, at least for me, when it's new, I still taste it a lot. And, as I said before, just different, not bad. I can't really decide which one tastes better, the darker or the lighter. They're both amazing to me. I'm not sure why Hometown Hero catches the hate they do. Well, I mean, I do know why. I respect them. I love their line. But Red Dream is really the only one I can vape from them. I tried the other ones, the Rice Krispies, the Fruit Loop cereal one, the Ambrosia. That was a different one. Ambrosia was like the strongest one. That one burned my nasal passages. And I can't remember the other one. Oh, it was like with an owl on it. Legion. Crap, I can't remember what the heck Legion was. I don't remember the flavor profile, but it was actually more mild and less flavorful than this one right here. And after a while of vaping it, I didn't even get through the whole bottle, and it was a bottle almost half the size of this, and I was like, I can't do anymore. It was actually like giving me a weird taste in my mouth. But Hometown Heroes Red Dream, we're going on almost 3 years of vaping nothing but this. Since I discovered them, that's all I've been vaping pretty much, like 99% of the time. I got this one earlier this year. This one is also an amazing juice. Oh, I love this one so much. When this one steeps, it's a little too powerful for me. It's been steeping because I've had it for 6 months. This is District 121 Salted Caramel Buttered Praline. Pralines and cream. This is one of the best flavor profile. You know, as much as I love Red Dream, as if we're gonna go like top 3 or top 5, the Red Dream is my number 3 best flavor ever. Here's number 2. Number 1. You know what? I get them different days. I feel different because my top 5 are gonna be this one, another one called Lana from Pinup Vapors, another one from Excelsior Vapors called Loki. They're out of business now, unfortunately. I mean, well, I got another bottle of Loki a little while ago, right before they closed down, and it wasn't the same flavor. I don't know what happened, but that one right there, that Loki, that was the number 1 flavor out of all the vapes that I've tried. You know, I'll go ahead and say Red Dream is number 2. We'll say this is number 3. Lana from Pinup Vapors was number 4. And the Strawberry Champagne one from Steam Factory. That was a really good one too. So that's my top 5 flavors. And I haven't tried all the vapes and everything. I know there's guys out there who are like, oh, but this one's great. This one's better. I know. Trust me. I'm pretty sure you're right, but I haven't tried it. And the problem with me trying a lot of other vapes is that like I said, I'm sensitive to a lot of them. Some of them burn me. And then this one, I got this like in June. No. What's the month before May? Holy crap. April. I got this in April. And it's been chilling. I've been using it every now and then. And it's so good to just be like, oh, I feel like having something special right now. And then, I'll vape on this for a few minutes, put it away. A few days later, I'll vape on it again. And I've even so lame. I even like a nightcap sometimes, because here is my other vape that I specifically had for it. This is a Bonza mechanical mod. This is in a kit. The atomizer came with this and a few other pieces. This one, all my other vapes take an 18650 battery. Here, let me show y'all. Yeah, this one right here. These are the 18650s. Don't worry about the color. They have different kinds. There's brown ones, yellow ones, purple ones, green ones. Don't worry. This one right here is one of the better, safer ones, though, to me, in my opinion. Running the kind of vaping that I do, my vaping, this is good right here. There are some people who need the more powerful ones, and I don't mind having the more powerful ones. I mean, sometimes the battery lasts longer on those. But my other favorite ones are the brown LG HE4s. I don't remember. It's been a little while since I got them. But those ones too, the brown ones and these ones. It's funny, I call them the brown ones little turds. There's some vapes out there that they actually unscrew from the bottom and then the battery comes out the bottom. So it's funny when you get a brown one, you open it up and it's like it poops in your hand or something. It's amusing to me. I'm sorry. Anyway, but yeah, this one right here I had specifically for District 121 salted carrot. It's a long name. I had this specifically for this one. Well, this one's finicky. Also, the battery that I got for it is not the most powerful one. So I got to catch it on a good day, basically. But yeah, I got tired of messing with it and everything, so I put it away. I haven't actually touched it. This is the first time of touching this one today in like 3 months. I actually, when I was going to do this video, I was like, I should probably bring that out, to, use for comparisons, whatever. And I actually had to ask my wife, like, where the hell is that vape? And I had to go look for it. And yeah, I found it behind some pictures on the top of my bookshelf over there. So, yeah. What I'm going to be doing right now is using this. This is a little Allen key bit. And what I did, you see how it's bent? I took a torch and I heated up the elbow a little bit. Didn't get it red hot or anything because I didn't want to do too much. But you don't also want to get it not hot enough because then you're going to snap it and you're going to waste it. But I got it hot enough and I took, where are they? Oh yeah, these pliers right here. And I just grabbed it and bent it back a little bit. Oops. I just bent it back a little bit, just enough to give me that loop right there. Because what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to take this drill. It's not even that great. It's a Ryobi. This is a very cheap drill for what it can do. I mean, I was actually surprised. I think it was $40 at Home Depot, so it'll probably be cheaper somewhere else. Still, I love my Home Depot. Don't get me wrong, but $40 Home Depot. It gives you one battery, the charger, and then you also get the little the Phillips head and the flathead on both ends. That comes in with this. So you don't need, if you're going to be doing something like this, you don't need something too extravagant. You don't need a $120 drill or anything. I mean, I got a $150 drill, but I don't need that for this. It's always good, in my opinion, to keep around a awesome drill and an alright drill. I was about to say something else. Remember, I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to better myself. So I don't want to be using swear words and stuff like that. And no, it's not, to make this more kid-friendly. I mean, this isn't kid-friendly right here. This isn't for kids. This is for, my adult people. So it's not about that. I have kids and everything. That's also another reason why. But also, it's just, it's just about being better. So what do? Take this little Allen key bit that I bent. Stick it in the drill. Well, that's how I put my drill. Watch out when you're doing this, especially if you got a powerful drill. Hold it a certain way. I've done it several times where I was holding it like that. Once it caught, it like flipped around and tore a chunk of skin out of my finger. Oh, it hurt. So I learned my lesson the first time. So, just... There we go. It's going to spin freely at the end. There we go. Whee! Okay, anyway, I get distracted sometimes. The reason I bent it, right? When we twist these coils, you're actually going to get the middle part of the wire, hook it on there, and start twisting. The reason I bent it is because when I first tried this, I tried it straight and it kept slipping off. It kept, as I was spinning, it'd be like, bloop, pop off, and I'd have to like set it back on there, spin it again, and bloop, it'd pop off again, and it aggravated me. So I thought, well, we got to find a way to keep it on there. So I bent it, and it's been working like a charm for 5 years, almost 6 years. So, well, I mean 5. Okay, yeah, because I didn't start sub-ohm vaping until almost 8 months into my vaping adventure. All right, so now that we got the drill set up, I'm going to take the wire, and you see how it's all rounded and coiled like that? There's ways to straighten it out perfect. It's been so long, I kind of forgot how some of those ways are. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back to the old way that I used to do it. Just get one end. Like, let it go over your fingers. Hold it right there. Bend it back a little bit. Then I pinch it. And I try to keep it, like, hold on to it good right there. That way it doesn't spin. And, I'm just going to be, like, going along with it. What we're going to do is we're going to go against the curve on it. So I'm going to put my thumb on the back of the curve. Let me hold it like that. There we go. That's you want to hold it good. That way it doesn't mess up. So I'm going to like bend it like that, and I'm just going to pull it. I'm going to feed it through my fingers. Now let me see if it's... Look at that. Look at that. That's never worked that good for me. Holy crap. Whoever's watching this is good luck. Huh. Okay, so... I'm sorry. I'm like a little like, wow, it worked better than it ever has. So I'm just going to pull it. Pushing my thumb downward against the curve, like I said. And we're going to straighten it out. And it's going to be long. It's long because we're going to have to fold it in half. And I'm out of camera range over here, but I'm still watching it, keeping an eye on it. And once you get closer to the end, if you're not holding it right, it's going to start folding. So there we go. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It's all long now. Ha! Wish I could do that with other things. Anyway, so I'm going to keep working at it and make it as straight as possible. I kind of made it a curl again. There we go. See, you got to be careful. You got to watch the excess, because the excess is going to tell you if it's spinning, All right, so we're straightening out pretty dang good. Not perfect. Not like a lot of these guys can do it. I'm kind of jealous of them because they're more awesome at this than I am. But I like sharing this with you guys. I like showing y'all, my methods and the way I do things. So, what I do is, don't worry about that closed end over there. You're going to take the two ends right here. And that's the one that I bent to hold on to. You're going to take them. And you can still work on the wire a little bit if it's not cooperating. Like this one's not right now. What the hell happened at the end of here? What are you doing? Okay, there we go. Now we're good. So, we're going to take these two ends right here. What I do is I fold them both out, and then I twist them together. And, the less excess you have over here, the less you're going to be wasting. I'm one of those people who I don't like wasting. That's why I do my cotton the way I do. A lot of people are like, oh, after a few days they change their cotton. Nah. That's why I've made that bag last me 5 years, however many years. I'm going to have to look on my Facebook and see, when I first started vaping, and then I'll give y'all an exact date next time I do this. But, well, not an exact date, but a more approximate date. But yeah, like I said, look at it. Look at it. I'm so proud of this. I'm really, really proud of this. All this cotton left in this bag that I bought all those years ago. Okay, over 4 years ago. I still have this much left. So, that was, I was like sick when I first bought it because of the price on it, because it was in such high demand because of us vapors. But, now that I see how long it's lasted, I'm like, you know what? Money well spent. I don't know if I told y'all last time, and I'll just go ahead and say I spent, with shipping and handling, this bag of cotton cost me about $30. That's how high in demand it was from vapors. It was crazy. I remember looking at it at first when I first started getting into the vaping, and I was like, oh, it's nice. Got a nice little price on it. If I ever want to get into sub-ohm vaping, I'll get that one. This is the Kogendo brand. Kogendo. I don't know. Check it out. Some of my vapors out there, some of my old school vapors are going to know what the hell I'm talking about right here. Some of y'all might be like, I will buy several sheets of that off of you. Which I have sold. That's another crazy thing. I've sold almost 20 of these sheets on eBay when I needed a little bit of extra cash back in the day. And I still have this much. I think it was 80 sheets or something like that. I can't remember. And then all this stuff, I've had it for so long. Everything's like faded off of it and all that. So, yeah, that's my bag of cotton that I use. And I opened it earlier because I was getting another piece out. But, yeah, I always do my best to close it up. That way I can protect it. That way it doesn't get, too contaminated. And the reason this was like in high demand is because it's organic cotton. There's no bleach. It's like raw. It's like pretty damn pure. So yeah, it hasn't been through chemicals or anything like that. I think it was used for makeup and stuff like that. I don't know. It was on a beauty selling page when I bought it. But yeah, they got wind. I guess they got wind of what was going on. They were like, let's jack up that price on them. But anyway, oh damn it. This wire got away from me while I was talking over here. Oh yeah, put that in there. So, your closed end right here, you can't really see it. I looped it and bent it. Now, we clip it. Ah. And just for extra security, actually, this is what I usually do. I'll twist it, I'll bend it in half down there, and I'll fold it. That way it's like more for the pliers to grab. So you're going to grab the closed end with pliers, and some of you might have figured out what I'm doing already. Then I'm going to take it. Get over here. You take the Allen key and you loop it in there. I don't know if you can see it on there. Yeah, there you go. See how it's looped on there? And I got the other end over here with the pliers on it. So we're looped now. We're ready to go. And when you're doing this, you're going to want to spin until it breaks. Sometimes, depending on how you want it. Me, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait until it gets to a certain point, and then I'm going to stop it. That way it's going to actually look twisted and not like bind it in a big mess. So here we go. I'm going to actually bring this over here because it's more comfortable for me. Alright, now let's start to spin. And actually pull on it too. Give it a little bit of pressure. Don't pull too hard. And spin. You might be able to see it on camera twisting up like that. I've always loved seeing that. It's crazy. Give it a few seconds. I'm looking at it. Yep, I want it twisted more. We're going to pull. Keep pulling. Twisting. A little more. I just don't want it to bind up, Okay, there we go. Now, when I let this end go, it's going to get a little funky. There we go. You know what? I think doing this on stream might be a little bit of good luck because usually it'll like flop around and look like an accordion over here at the end. But this is coming out so good. Man, I'm happy about this. What's up, Legs? What's up, buddy? I can't touch you right now because I'm going to be doing this, okay? He probably wants me to touch him. He's like, pet me, pet me. So, if you want to do the kind of coils that I have in these ones right over here, all you're going to do is take that same twisted wire that you have and repeat the same process. You get it down there, and actually, because you got the loop from the Allen key on one end and that other end that you pinched, you can actually loop it through thing with the Allen key and then like push it up into each other and then just pinch it like that with the pliers. Then you take the drill, put it in there, and spin it again to your heart's desire. But I'm not doing that right now because I miss the old way that my coils used to be, and the way just the type of draw that would be coming off of these. I mean, these are nice. These are cool. But I like different things sometimes. I like to be able to pick up a different vape and have a different experience. I don't want to have 3-4 vapes that are going to be all the exact same experience. I got several of them for multiple reasons, and that's one of them. And if you notice, this one over here is upside down. The reason is because there's not much left. There's maybe like one tank full for that, the one that I'm building for right now. But I'm saving this one. I changed out the cotton on the green one, and I redid it with this one because I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it off. Because if it gets any stronger, I'm not gonna be able to vape it anymore. And I love this flavor, and I spent a good amount on this. It's not too much more, but it's noticeably more than most of the other ones. I guess mostly because of the site that it's coming from. But all right, we have our coil right here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and clip it in half. That way it's a little easier to work with. Is that half? Hold on, let me check. Let me see where half is. Let me see where half... Oh, damn, I am good. I am awesome. Just in this, though, not many other things. That is perfect half. Because I brought the ends together over there, and their tips are touching. Okay, anyway, let's clip it. Oh, I missed it. Wrong spot. Damn it. Yeah, these are some old pliers. I need to get new ones. Right there. Yeah, I definitely need new pliers. Oh, I mean for the clipping part. As far as holding it down, they're still good for another 100 years, I guess. Oh, hell yeah. I wish y'all could see that first spot that I grabbed it in. Check it out. Perfect length right there. I'm going to bring it around here. Perfect length right there too. Ha! So, I'm going to take only one.
Daddy, you playing, we playing too.
You're playing?
Yeah.
Cool. And me? Well, I'm not playing, son. I just got my GTA in the background right there. Oh, are you? One of my sons. So, let me see. Let me take another vape. Hit. And another thing, for the people that are actually, there are a lot of people out there who are still super, super against vaping. I don't know why. I mean, if you do enough research, actually, if you do a couple of minutes of research and stop looking at the top results, a lot of times, you're actually going to find out that it's not as bad as a lot of people are making it out to be. I would think that my health, my increased and better health from 5 or 6 years ago when I was smoking cigarettes, that should be proof enough right there. I've been to the doctor several times. I've gotten my labs a couple of years ago when my job paid for it. And everything across the board on all my labs was leveled out. I was in the green for everything. I wish I had gotten one of those labs before I started vaping, and I'm pretty sure everything would have been in the red. Not everything, but a lot of stuff would have been yellow, red, because I felt like crap. I always felt like crap, and I would just like chalk it up to, oh, I'm tired because I had a hard jobs and stuff like that. And I always used to see some people working, and I'd be like, how do you, do the same work I do, and, you're not tired and all that. I never asked, But I guess that's ultimately what it was. I needed to stop smoking cigarettes. Started vaping. Boy, did I end up getting more energy, breathing better. My favorite thing to tell people is, when I used to go to the park with my kids, when I smoked cigarettes, I was one of those people who would go chill on the bench, smoke cigarettes, and watch my kids play. I started vaping, and I actually had more energy and more like, my lungs weren't always killing me. So I was actually able to get out there and play with my kids and have more fun with them without getting tired. I didn't realize that day how long I had played with them. And when we were done, I was like, I could go more. I could have gone more. And as that first realization it just made me so happy. And those of you with kids will understand, because then you understand how it is. You're going to think about your kids later on in the future, and they're going to be like, Yeah, my parents used to take me to the park. What did my dad do? He'd sit over there off to the side and smoke cigarettes. What's better, that or having memories of your dad actually playing with you, your mom actually playing with you, and having fun with you? And that's another reason why I do this. And I'm going to stop talking about that because I get a little emotional when I talk about that kind of stuff because, I love the hell out of my kids. And I want to be here for them. I want to last longer for them. So far, what we can tell through our own testimonies, this is going to let us last a little bit longer than cigarettes. Maybe there's something down the line that's going to hit us all at once. We don't know. Okay? I know it's weird to hear, but I would like to at least know that I helped in determining that kind of thing. It would be unfortunate, but hey, it's a risk. Everything in life is a risk. You take a risk when you walk out that damn door every morning. So, why not take this risk? And as far as we've been seeing lately, it's a lot better than smoking cigarettes. Not the best thing, of course. Putting anything into your body that's not made to put in your body is not good for you. But if you're going to do anything, if you're going to be putting stuff in your body, at least try to pick the better alternative. That's all we're trying to say. A lot of people are like, oh, vaping is 100% safe. No, it's not 100% safe. Nothing is 100% safe. Even the food we eat every day is not 100% safe. So, you know what? I feel like a dummy. I use the pliers to cut. I got wire cutters right here. Ding dong. Okay. So this one right here, this is another one that takes two. You can hold two coils. And I like this one too because it's got a good amount of space to build on. Also, it's a different style. I forgot what kind of style it's called. But the coils are basically going to be sitting on top. And the cotton's going to go down to the corners, all four corners. Unlike with these ones, let me see if I vaped it enough. Yeah, I can take it off now. I hit it enough. These ones, the coil comes out to the side. And I know it's brown already, but I let it set for too long without vaping it the other day. And if you do that, it'll start to turn colors. It's not really bad, I don't think. It's just the flavor tastes different, and the cloud production is less. Kind of like a minute ago when I had to, keep hitting it a few times to get the good cloud going. For me, a lot of times it's not about the size of the cloud. It's about the flavor and how good it tastes. And, am I getting the good enough throat hit that we used to get from cigarettes? And that's another thing when we like smoking our cigarettes. A lot of people don't want to smoke a cigarette, and they're going to feel nothing but air going down their throat. They're not feeling anything back there. I ran into plenty of cigarettes like that when I smoked, and it's like it's not satisfying or something. It's kind of pathetic. It's kind of weird and gross, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into making this coil because what time is it? Yeah, here in a little while I gotta go. I'll put it on break. I'm just gonna roll the coils up, and I'll take a break. I'm gonna go do something with my family. It's a routine that we have every night. I'll do that with them, and then I'll come back and I'll wick the cotton and everything because it's gonna take longer. After I get the coil made and set in there, it's going to take longer to wick. Because with these tank atomizers, you want to do them right. If you don't do them right with the wicking, and you put it back on, and then you go to the top, when you fill it up to the top, either right away or later on, if you don't do the wick right, you're going to have juice pouring out of the air holes. Where the hell... Where are they at? Oh, damn it. I'm a dummy. It was still spinning on the glass piece. But yeah, there we go. It'll come pouring out of the air holes. It'll get all over your vape. You get juice hands. Juice hands, it's not bad if you have like low nicotine juice. It's just annoying. If you've ever gotten oil on your hands, this is a different type of oil, I guess. And it's hard to get out of your hands. It's harder than like cooking oil to get out of your hands. Like you'll feel it for a while. There's this funny meme of Hank Hill Oh, what am I doing? And he's standing there like this, and the meme says, "Is every vapor knows the feeling," and it's like juice hands. And it's true, you know, all of us get it. We all have experienced it pretty much. If you haven't, hey, bravo. You're a lot more careful than a lot of us. Okay, I don't know why I closed. Oh, yeah, I was demonstrating. So, where is my... Yeah, this actually came with its own Allen key. What?
Hold up, but it's making a noise still.
Oh. A lot of vapes, when you buy them, they're going to come with their own set of tools and things, and like O-rings. I just got a few of them in this one. My most important ones, my favorite vapes, stay with the box over here. So this atomizer came with this. Came with a lot of other stuff. And of course, these are going to be in tool sets. If you already got one and you lose it, you know, hey, you don't got to worry about it. My wife over there being a nerd. Alright. So, and that's how I undo them. I just put it in there and just twist it. And then it comes out. The worst thing, in my opinion, the worst thing about these vapes, about these atomizers, is the screws are so tiny. You got to be careful when you're doing this part right here. If you back out too much and you drop it on the floor, if you got a certain type of carpet, kiss it goodbye. Because you're not going to find it on some. I've done that with several. On this atomizer right here, it's missing 2 screws. I still have it. You know, I actually 3 of the original screws are missing, but I managed to find one that still worked with it. It's extremely close to the original. It's not the same. If you open it up and you really look at it, you can tell which is a different one. Because the other one looks like, it looks all pretty in there, and the other one looks like a freaking pimple. So, see how long it takes to get that? That's what I miss. I miss just taking a quick draw, and then, you know, it all comes out. And fun fact, that was with one coil. This is one coil that I'm using right here. Getting a little light because it's drying up a little bit. Oh yeah, it's getting pretty dry in there. Wait a minute, what the hell? I don't know if that's the cotton or if it's the coil that formed again. Yeah, I had to redo it the other night. Last night, actually. I had to redo the coil because, like I said in the last video, the more it heats up, sometimes the more it forms differently. It'll change up a little bit. You know, heat and metal do that. So I had to take it apart last night and redo it. All I did was I undid one loop and then I spread the coils out. Now on this one and this one, actually, because I love doing that, there's a gap between each loop on the coil. A lot of people, you know, like I showed you, you pinch and twist, you pinch it like that. You can do that too. That's fine. But now I miss doing that. It's been a long time since I actually did that with the coils where it was spaced out between each one. And it's actually, for this battery on this mod with this atomizer, when I spread the coils out, it started working so much better than having them pinched together. Even better than that Clapton. Where's that? The one that I had in the other vape that I was showing you, the one that was arcing and messing up. Oh, I threw that one away and I kept the good one. And in fact, I have one more of those Clapton coils in this black one over here, in this Bonza. And that one I'm actually going to do the same thing with. I'm going to undo actually 2 of the loops and I'm going to spread the whole thing out. When I bought a Smock Baby Beast, that's in the closet. Look, I like Smock. I like their stuff. But it does not last. If you're going to buy Smock, just be prepared. And it's a brand, by the way. Just be prepared. You're probably going to need a backup. You're probably going to have to be buying another one pretty soon. I hate to say that. I don't like talking down on companies, but it's an unfortunate truth. There's a high rate of failures in a lot of their stuff. In fact, the baby beast in the closet that I have, that's the second one that I own. The first one, it came with coils. That was awesome with it. It came with coils. It came with split. It came with spaced out Clapton coils. When it came time to change the coil out, which, like me, I'll make it last a month. When it came time to change the coil out, when I undid the posts, one of the posts actually came loose. So I was like, damn it, now I gotta see if I can fix it. It wasn't fixable. I still tried to put the coil on there anyway. My ohms were jumping all over the place. It was going anywhere from 0.1 something all the way up to 1 point and 2 points. 0.15. I keep mixing those things up with the decimal. I'm terrible with numbers. 0.15 all the way up to like 2 points and stuff like that. And when some of these mods, they have a limit. The regulated ones. I always get regulated. This is the only unregulated mod that I have. And that's also another reason why I don't use it. Because these, I'll be 100% honest with you, not a lot scares me. But these things scare me. Because they let you do whatever the hell you want to do. And if there's a problem with the coil or with the battery, these other ones have a chip in them to shut it off, and it'll a really high chance that it'll save you. These ones, if there's a catastrophic failure, you're screwed. And that's why they scare me. So that's only the only one I have, and I only bought it because it's the Bonza. No, I bought this one at the Fog Hog myself.
Well, what's the
It
one
was
that
the
I
box.
got you that was the gift box, and it came with the bag and everything? Which one was that
Oh,
one?
oh no, that was the other one. You had bought me like this one? That came with the juice and all that. Oh man, I gotta brag about that. One time a few years ago, towards the end of One Hit Wonders, they kind of suck now. They're way too powerful. The juices are too strong. But yeah, my wife went on there to go refill my juice. She ended up catching it in the middle of a great sale. All she had to buy was 2 bottles of juice. Now, those bottles were like $65 a pop, but they were 180 milliliters. That's almost double the size of this, and these are $25 a pop. It was good stuff. It was really good stuff. And all she had to do was buy 2 of the $180. So it was $120, right? 2 big bottles of juice. Great deal. Especially for the quality that it was. Now, she caught the sale. They were actually throwing in one of these with an atomizer. Oh yeah, it was the other baby beast. I think I had gotten another one. I'll finish that story about the baby beast here in a minute. I got to tell y'all this. It came with one of these. It came with 2 batteries. It came with a backpack. It came with sticker. Well, a lot of things come with stickers, but it came with more stickers. And what else? Crap, there was something else. It was almost, I would think, with like a $300 value. She paid $120 and got me all that stuff. That was like one of the best sales I've ever seen, as far as vaping goes. I think they knew, One Hit Wonders knew they were going out the door, so they had to like do what they could to make some money back. But that's when she bought me the Rocket Man. This sticker back here in the back, I covered it up with Asmodus because it's One Hit Wonders, And this one right here, the little top hat one, that's Magic Man. This one and this one, those were both flavored. Oh, and yeah, these two, the little star one and this one were the same flavor, Magic Man. That was like a gummy worm type of flavor. Freaking disgusting. Blech. Yucky. Poopy. And Rocket Man, I think Rocket Man is still good. I think if you're gonna get anything from One Hit Wonders and you're like sensitive to the vapes and everything, Rocket Man would be the one to go with. Milkman used to be the best one. I got like several bottles of that one. Now it's like you're vaping sugar, straight sugar. It's, oh my god. Tastes kind of good, but for me it's way too powerful. So yeah. I had the other one that I was telling you about, the Baby Beast atomizer like this one. Like I said, when I went to redo the coils, one of the posts came off. I redid it anyway. After trying to fix it, wouldn't fix. Ohms jumping all over the place. So I was like, there's nothing I can do. I got to be safe with this stuff. I'm putting this stuff. Oh, I almost did it. Woo! Cut myself off right there. I almost cussed. I am going to be having this stuff in my mouth. It's in my face. I cannot, nobody. Well, I mean, gross people, you can do that. I don't care about that. I don't think good people should be using faulty equipment like that. That was dangerous. So I threw it away. I had to get rid of it. Nothing I could do. I saved all the extra parts. I saved the extra glass and the original glass. I saved the O-rings. I saved the drip tip. And I saved a few parts. It's just the main part, the base, I guess, I had to throw away. So I bought another one. No. The second one that I got was the one that actually came with the Asmodus Minikin V2 from One Hit Wonders. So that one, I was like, hey, cool. Let's go ahead and do this. Same thing happened again with the second one. And at the same time, too, when it came time to change the coils, same exact thing happened. And that one's still sitting in the closet. I keep that for, like, to just show people, you know. I won't use it personally, but I might, like, if I ever have to do a demonstration of what happened, I got the evidence right there. And it's the second one that was like that. So, alright, let's go ahead and get into this. Because in a little while, like I said, I'm going to have to go out there and do some family stuff. I'm going to be using this bit. I can't tell you the sizes on these. When I get another precision bit set, precision screwdriver set, they have the sizes on them. So I'll be able to tell y'all better. And I'll have smaller ones so I can really get back to the way I used to vape. Alright. Excuse me. Okay, let me do one more. I had to get a drink too here in a little bit. Okay, I messed with this earlier and I closed up all the air holes. Damn it. I usually keep 3 of them open. Or 3 of them closed, all the rest open. On this one, that is. And you just saw that cloud come out of a cold coil. I haven't fired this off in almost an hour. Well, over an hour, actually, because this video is going on an hour. God, it tastes so amazing. I love this way. That's also another thing that a lot of people do. That's why they switch up and go through so many different juices. Because when you do one for too long, happens with a lot of stuff. You'll what's called mute yourself to the flavor, and you won't taste anything. It'll just taste like you're vaping straight up vegetable glycerin. Ah, damn nose. All right, so that's what I'm doing. That's why, see, it's going to be a little difficult to work with all this excess on here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to get it perfect like the last time. And I'm going to use proper tool. I'm going to cut this in half because this is actually, this that I'm going to be using, it's more, I might be able to get 2 coils out of that. I might be able to get 2, 4, 6, 8 coils out of this one length that I made today. Let me try to, oh damn it, let me not do that. Get it back to where that spot is right there. Because I already crimped it. I already messed it up. You don't want, like I said, you want to be safe. You want to do things right. So we clip. It fell on the floor. Damn it. Crap. Oh well. Who cares? I care. I don't know where it went. What the hell? Yeah, see, even the wire is hard to find sometimes. Oh, I got it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to that, and I'm going to take a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a piece of cotton over here, and I'm just going to, like, wrap the cotton around and just run it through like that. It'll be fine. Disinfecting this stuff is key. You want to make sure it's all safe. Oh, hey. Yeah, go ahead and put that in there, son. One of my boys is in here right now.
Come on.
Have you heard that? That's that fart. That's one of those. What gassed out? That's the game Gassed Out. The little thing is sitting in my drawer over there. I gotta hide it from them, or else they'll play with it all day and ruin the battery or run the battery out. All right. Now, when you're twisting these, make sure you're going as straight as possible over the bit. See, that's why I don't like using this also, because I can't hold it as well. But I'm one of those people that's about working with what you got. So I folded it down. I'm holding it like this, just to keep it steady. Then what I do is I grab the end over here, pull down. See, I need the proper stuff. All right, what I'm gonna have to do, undo that. This is another thing you can do. See, working with what you got. Take it, that part, the end right there, line it up with, make it go along the bit right there, and then you can grab it like that, and you'll be able to work with it better. It'll probably waste a loop or two, but hey, I gotta do this right, guys. There we go. And you take the other end, and you start working it around, and pull it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used to do 7 all the time on mine, on my old ones with this same kind of build right here. So I'm not going to be able to get more than 1 coil out of each bit that I cut off. So guess what I'm going to do? I don't like wasting. 8, 9. Oh, okay, yeah, that's 9 right there. And there you have it. And that's also what I like about these builds. It works out a lot better. It's a lot. Damn it, focus. Does this work here? I don't know. I've seen people do this. That's not working. It's not making it clear. But anyway, you can kind of see what I'm talking about right there. It's nice and straight, and it's like solid, very solid. So that's good enough for me. Oh crap, that's right. So because of that part that I was holding down against the handle in the bit, it's a little wonky. So I will take it and I will form it like this. There we go. And my hands are clean. I not only washed my hands with antibacterial soap, but I rubbed them down with rubbing alcohol too. This stuff is going in your body, so you're gonna want it clean. So let me get that rolled up over there. And you can use your own methods to get these things twisted just right. And what I do with these a lot of times is I'll kind of bend the leads to where they're just gonna go. They're gonna be like level. You're not gonna have one coming under like that and the other one over like that. I actually fold them and like level them out, even them up, whatever the hell you want to call it. Then if it's twisted, if it's like kind of angled a little bit, take it on the bit, pinch it, and then like twist like that. And that'll straighten it out a little bit. There we go. Another thing you want to do, once you're all set, take them both and pull. That's also why I like the longer bit, so it won't like pop off. Then you're gonna have to like kind of form them again. And twist. And there we go. We're set to clip and get them running into their posts. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Alright, yeah, and you'll see if you ever do this kind of stuff, or if you are doing this, or whatever. You'll see how the coil should be, and you'll be able to figure out your own way to, form it a little bit, make sure it's straight. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to cut these leads. With these wire cutters and with these wires, the thicker your wires get, you got to be careful. The part that you're clipping off at the end, The thicker the wire, the more it like shoots off. It's crazy sometimes. The one time I went like that to cut it off, and that was on one of those Clapton coils, pretty thick. When I clipped it, it bounced off the tray, went up, hit the wall next to me, and then it just disappeared. That's dangerous. It's not that bad, but you definitely don't want to step on one of those things, especially if they're kind of long. Imagine stepping on a toothpick that doesn't bend as well. Holy crap. It hurts. So I'm doing, clipping the leads, facing down. Face down. Yeah, that one popped, and it's gone. Yep, it's gone. I'll find that one later. Bend this a little bit. And sometimes you don't have to bend the leads to match up and be even. Because like with this atomizer, it's all turned upside down and everything. I'm all disrespecting my stuff over here. See, great flavor, but it takes a while to ramp up. And the way I set these coils up, the reason I'm twisting it is because I want that quick ramp up, but I also want some flavor too. There's a difference between getting the good flavor and then like fast. What did I just say? You can't have the best of both worlds all at once, right? So you're gonna want to at least try to get as much of both as you can. And a lot of people like big clouds. A lot of people don't mind. But I like to see them. You know. Also, it gives a more satisfying throat hit for the level of nicotine that I have. Almost a complete whiteout. Ah! Okay. I'm going to put this over here and there with him. Oh, crap. That's right. So because I dropped that one, I'm going to do this one over here. I know I'm not going to get halfway again. That was still crazy how I got perfectly halfway on the other one. I'm not pinching too hard because I'm trying to find the good spot. Now, there we go. Now I'm pinching too hard and I can't move it there anymore. I can't move it from there anymore. There we go. That one I'm going to keep out. This one, putting in the box. Box is nice and disinfected always. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. So we're going to repeat the process again. Pinch your lead along the handle and grab the end. Get it just to where the handle and the bit meet, and then start rolling. 1, 2. What did I put in the other one? Holy crap! 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when you get good enough at this stuff, you'll be able to do it fast like that. You know. So bend it back. Remember, grab both and pull. You're going to want to tighten that coil up. And bring your leads in again. Damn it. Yeah, this is pretty springy over here right now. You know, actually, you do like you're just going to make another loop and then let it go. And sometimes it'll work. Okay. There we go. There we go. They're pretty much lined up now. So let's form them a little more by hand. Don't only form the leads. Don't just do your best not to mess with the coil, because then you might have to redo it, and that's kind of annoying sometimes. All right, got that extra right there. Some people like having that much extra on the leads when they put them in. I don't. I'm weird. Whoa, that one went missing again. Okay, so I got 2 to find. Also, what you can do, hold on with these 2 fingers, hold on with those 2 fingers. There you go. Much safer. Alrighty. Now that we have 2 9 wraps. Let me double check. Let me make sure I'm... yep. Both 9. And they both look a little crooked and off. We're going to fix that when we heat them up and set them after they're set in these things. Alright, so I already let the leads out a little bit. Then we're going to put them in like that. Oh, you know what? I've only built on this atomizer once. I forgot the leads actually need to be shorter. That's another thing it's going to be about with these vapes. Sometimes you're going to have to do some extra stuff. But it's the price we pay. Alright. And I put my finger in front of it. That way it doesn't fly off because I can't grab that little tiny bit. There we go. Now, one. And this is how you're going to lead these ones in. One's going to go on the top on this side. The other one's going to go on the top on the bottom on this side. And oh, nice. And you're going to want to leave it out. Damn it. Come on, you bastard. I know you want to go in there. You love going in there. Oh, you piece of crap. It's giving me a hard time right now. And you know what? Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm lying to y'all on this. Some of them you're going to cross pattern. This one, we're going to go both on one side. Both on the same one. And then it's actually going to fold over that hole. So I'm going to get it in there. And I'm going to tighten it down. Alright, here we go. Damn it. Stay. Then we're going to have it hanging out just a tiny bit. Alright. You know what? I'm actually not going to tighten it right now. I'm actually going to check the length. See if it... Yeah, and it'll fold over. Oh, yeah. And especially... Also, don't worry. If it's ever too short, when you get it in there, you can actually get your bit on it and then like kind of stretch it and pull it a little bit more. Probably going to have to do that anyway. Alright, so now that I know that's a good length. You know what? Here, let's just do this. Let's put that on there. And let's stretch it again. I'm going to use the pliers since we're going to be cutting that end off. Look at that. I just made it longer. Huh. How do I do that with my thing? I got to grab it with the pliers or something? I'll do it. I'll try it. Extra inch goes a long way. Alright. There we go. I just made it longer. Oh, crap. It just sprung back to the way it was. So you're just going to want to take it and loop it. Wrap it more. There. See? There we go. Hold on. There we go. Just got to make him change his footing. Alright. Huh?
About ready? It's 8:18.
Yeah, I'm coming out in a second. I'm gonna get these. Get this. Okie dokie. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this other one set up. I'm gonna go ahead and hang out with my family and do our thing for a minute, and then I'll go ahead and come back. Wait a minute, where'd the other one go? There it is. Now, the thing you also got to remember is, since I pulled on this one more, I'm going to actually have to pull on this one too. Gross. Oh, no! Dropped it. Where'd it go?
That's what you get. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and, finish doing it. Finish doing this anyway.
You're only at the
And while I'm gone, While I'm gone, that's one thing I'm going to do off to the side is I'm going to wash this one off with rubbing alcohol and get it sanitized again. My floor is clean as hell, but like I said, this is going in your body. Don't take any chances. So, where's my damn bit? Oh, there it is. Take it right there. I'm going to stretch it some more. Oh, you know what? That sucks. It slipped out of my hand. That's okay. That's okay. We can do it again. One. Here, let's flip it around. There we go. Also, I have a little bit of juice on my hands for some reason. And look at that. Good as new. Somewhat. Ready? So I'm gonna get them back even. See? We're all good. I know what I'm doing. Ah, I dropped it again. Straighten this lead out. Alright. Now that I got these bolts set up, got their pretty much good length, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go hang out with my family for a second, and I will come back. You guys sit here and listen to the rain. One of my favorite sounds in the world, aside from my kids playing and my wife not being mad at me. So I'll be right back, everybody. And I'm back. I'm sorry that took so long. So, now, oh yeah, I cleaned off the other coil. And now we have both. So, let's see here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start off with the shorter one first. Because I just don't want to deal with it for very long. Okay. Alright, this works out better if we... Excuse me, sorry. I just had some soda. Alright. Let's stick it in there. Alright. And you'll find your own way to get this to work a lot of times. Sometimes it can be kind of finicky. There we go. I'm holding it like that. I'm pinching the coil, holding the bottom. And take our little tool here. I guess I twist it. Oops. The damn end over here gets in the way. Alright. And we're tightened on one lead. Pull out a little bit. Pull out. And I just kind of bent it a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna reform everything. Oops, I should probably push that one in a little more. Yep, there we go. Alright, and you're gonna want to make everything nice and tight, because what you don't want is for your ohms to be jumping around on an atomizer like this, because you're gonna have the tank fill. That's also why, you know, whenever I fill the tank initially after doing a build, I only do just a little bit. That way, in case it does end up having to be worked on again, which is a high possibility sometimes, if there's less juice in there, then that's less that you'll have to get rid of or, you know, do something with. Alrighty. Oh man, that is pretty damn good for the first drop in. Hell yeah. I think I'm going to do this on stream more. I think from now on, I'm going to do this on stream because it's been working out so good. Go ahead, son. Alright. So you see? Got the first... Damn it, I'll get used to this eventually. Got the first one on there. This is a cheaper camera, so it's not going to really focus much. I just saw one. There's a new camera out. It's like really expensive. That probably would work a lot better for something like this. But yeah, see how I got it on there? Good length. It's right over the air hole. Now, there's the other one. And that's why I keep... This is an old spool. An old 50-foot 28 gauge. The other one that I have in here is 100 feet. By the way, this spool lasted me a year and a half. This one, since I started buying the Clapton coils and stuff like that, this 100-foot spool in the box right here, this has lasted me... I bought this like after I bought this one. So I want to say around 3 years old this one is. That's the last time I had to buy wire. I'm actually going to have to buy... I had another one too, a 32 gauge. I used that already. It was only like 25 feet though. Alright, so... Oh yeah, I got to clip these leads over here. Shorten it up. You know what? I forgot to line it up with that one. But that's okay. Because actually there's space in these to where you can raise and lower it to however much you need. So we're just going to go ahead and leave a little bit of extra on there. Just to be safe. Remember, put your finger in front of the lead. That way it doesn't fly out and land somewhere on the floor and get stuck in your foot later. By the way, when I came to sit down over here, I slid my foot across the floor. And I found one of those other leads with my foot. It didn't hurt as bad as it has before. But I was like, ooh, glad I found that now before somebody else came and sat over here. My wife came and sat over here while I was at work and stepped on it with her bare feet. Then she would have called me or texted me like, what the hell is wrong with you, man? No, I'm playing. She doesn't do that. She's cool as hell. Alright, so get these leads in there. And they're in. Now let's see. I'm going to drop it down just a little bit. Alright, get this first one screwed in. Damn it. These damn things fall off sometimes. Hold still, damn you. There we go. Alright, let's see if this is going to be good enough. Uh-oh, it came out a little bit. It's barely hanging on now. Let's get it in there. Come on, get in there. There we go. Alright. Nice and tight. So now we're going to take the other one. Loop it in there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to... Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. So I got the other one in. You know, as long as it's in, making contact, you're good. As long as it's like holding, and you want it to be held in good, especially with these tank atomizers, because, like I said, you don't want to have to take this thing apart when you got juice in there and everything. And plus, there's going to be juice in your coil, in your cotton and all that when you're taking it apart. That's wasted juice right there. Especially if it's like a fresh drip and stuff like that. Fresh run. You're wasting a little bit. Alright. There we go. And I think I will here very soon. I'm going to go ahead and buy a pair of those ceramic tweezers. I've never had one before. I've used them one before, but it was a little pricey for me at the time, just, you know, because of what it was. I was like, I'm not going to spend that much on that little thing. All right, here we're pretty much set now. I got to straighten it out a little bit. All right. Directly over the air holes is what I do. My itches. Okay. I'm going to pull it over a little bit. Lift it up. Bam, that one's perfect. Let's get this one going. Pull it over. Lift it up. Oh, man. And there we go. I'm going to look at it from my view right here so I can make sure everything is lined up. It looked pretty good. Let's spin it around. Okay, that one left side low, right side high, right side high. As long as everything matches up, you should be good. Now also, you don't want to be careful because once you heat them up, depending on how you pulled and twisted and things like that, it could form to a way where it drops down and makes contact with the, you know, the air hole area or whatever. You don't want that. It's going to short it out and you're going to have to like redo, not take it all apart, but like, you know, just fiddle with it a little bit and you can put it back on and the thing, the atomizer, the mod will think that you rebuilt the atomizer. All right. So, oh yeah. And actually, damn it, this atomizer that I'm using right now, that I'm building on, came with this mod as a package deal. I think it was like 100 and something. I can't remember. But this one was relatively cheap, basically, the atomizer. And it works great. Excellent airflow, great flavor. The reason I haven't been using it for a while is because I had put a dual build on it. And that was the only extra Claptons that I had left over. Wait a minute. I think this one... that's also another thing. Like I said with the other one, the Smock, the one that doesn't work anymore. Sometimes when you buy an atomizer, it'll come with coils already in it. Already built, already made. Yeah, this one did come with a dual set of Clapton coils. I think the ohm range was like 2.2. Great flavor. It was awesome. But I burnt the cotton too much one time, and then when I was redoing everything, I messed up one of the coils, and I had to, you know, get rid of that one. So I only had one coil left. Actually, that extra coil that was left is the one that's in this one right now. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, and I got a whole thing to talk to y'all about on this one. This little Bonza mech. See that? It's kind of hard to take off. Oh my god. That is dark. Holy crap. Yeah, that's been sitting for a while. See how black it is? It's actually not black. The coil itself is black, but the cotton is really, really dark brown. That's what happens whenever it sits like in the atomizer for too long. So I don't think a lot of people, when they have their collections and everything, I don't think they keep builds in them. I think they just build on them whenever they're going to be using it. Yeah, see, I dropped this whole thing one time, and it bent the top, and it's hard to do it. And I tried to, like, find out where the bend is, but I can't really see where it's at, so I can't, fix it. So yeah, whenever you put on your atomizer, your top cap, you're going to want to be careful. That way you don't end up messing up your O-rings. I did that to this one the other day, and I had to, like, replace the O-ring. This actually has two. This one, and yeah, the 1.5s have two O-rings on them just for added safety, security, whatever. Yeah. Back on there. Ugh. So good. Anyway. So now that we got these on here. Oh, damn it. That's what I was going to do. I was going to take this one off and use it for this. So we're going to put that right there. Move that over there. Oh, yeah. I got a little bit of juice on the top right there. All right. Put it on. It's awesome. Crazy. Because the atomizer, the finish on it is a perfect match to the actual mod. So here we go. Let's see if I'm not going to kill myself over here. Got to get all the juice off my hands. There's a little bit in places around. Here we go. I pressed the button. What did I tell you? 0.8. We're sitting at a 0. Oh, press it again. 0.7. Press it again. 0.8. So we're going to have to, like, fiddle with it a little bit. Let the thing die down a little bit. Oh, my damn game over here. Right now, I got it. The game over here is sitting in AFK pretty much because I'm letting my nightclub and the bunker build up money. In fact, I should go resupply the bunker here in a little while. But, oh, now it's 1.9, 1.7, 1.4, 1.9, 2.3. Ohms are jumping all over the place. So, first thing you want to do is make sure everything's tight. That's tight. That's tight. Oh, that's a little tighter now. That was loose. That was a little loose. Uh-oh, and I moved the coil. Let me push it back a little bit. There we go. In fact, let me do it like this. Push it back. That's also one of the best ways you want to do it. It's a safe way to push your coils. Take the bit that you had in there, put it in, and whichever direction needs to be pushed in, just push it in that direction. There we go. I'm good again. Same thing over here. I'm good again. Nice. Let me see. Let me find a point of reference around my area over here. And you'll find your own ways to make sure things are straight. Yep, the one on the left is just a little bit lower. So we're gonna pull and raise. There we go. Now that did I tighten all? I don't think I tightened all of them. I messed up that one, and then I started messing with. Okay, yeah, that one. And check that one. Okay, now that's all right. Now we're gonna tap the button again. Make sure 1.1, 0.7, 0.9, 1.8. Yeah, we got a problem going on over here. 2.1. That's also why you don't want to hold on to the button. Look at that. 1.1, 1.0, 1.56, 2.3. This is what was going on with that other one. So what we're going to do is investigate. What's going on? See, this is another thing. Before you, even when you're tapping and checking your ohms, it's still heating up your coils little by little. So even when you're just tapping it, you're still heating it up. So blow on it, cool it down a bit. Now let's see over here if we can find out what the problem is. Sometimes it could be something just as simple as your post not being out enough. It's not making proper contact. Where's my flathead? Damn it. I had a flathead. Oh well. I'm not gonna trip about that. See, and these other scissors right here, I don't use these very much anymore because I dulled them. These I bought when I first started doing this. These were like $2 on eBay. And I didn't realize it was coming from China, so I actually had to wait 3 weeks for these damn things to come in the mail. Alright, I broke one of the tips, by the way, so I can actually use it as a flathead. Let's go ahead and back this out a little bit. Let's see if that was the problem. If that wasn't the problem, best thing to do is just rebuild it, undo everything, see what your problem is. Also, one thing we can do, if that's not the problem, I'll do one more thing and see if one of these coils might be running with a real bad hotspot. 0.6, 0.1, 0.3, 0.7. Alright, let's take a risk here. Let me turn it into wattage down a little bit. That way you don't get too much power going to the coil. Alright, now let's see. Maybe we have a hotspot somewhere. We got a bunch of hotspots. Hold it. 1.8. 1.6, 1.3. Yeah, we got something going on over here. Where am I? Oh, yeah, my little tweezers. Let me go ahead and, oh, yeah, see that? One of the coils heated up and it separated. So we're going to push those back together. Oh, you know what? I see the problem. That issue I told you about in the other atomizer, got it going on with this too. One of the posts is loose. That's alright. I mean, it was a cheap vape. I've had it for a while now. I don't know how long I've had it. But it did last me a few times. I put a couple of that one build that came with it, and then I think I tried another one, vaped it for a little bit, didn't like it, put it away. Undid it. Alright, let's see. You know what? And I don't like giving up on my electronics. I'm going to see. Ooh. It just completely cut out on me. That's what I'm talking about. Whenever you're getting dangerous with these things, it will protect you as much as it can. That's why I like getting regulated. I probably should, yeah, see? Check atomizer, check atomizer, check atomizer. It's shorted out somewhere. So what we're going to do is take it out. And the good thing is, I very rarely have these problems. Keep my fingers away from the coils. Go ahead and back this out a little more. Why does it look like it's... Looks like it's... Ooh, it's about to come out too now. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, damn it. That is my flathead. Ha! Let's see here. Actually... Okay, that actually let the post... Maybe if I tighten it. See, it's all about trying to make sure everything is straightened. Everything is good. And if it doesn't, then I'll just go ahead and say screw it and go freaking rebuild it. And if it's done, then it's done. Hey, 0.6, 0.6. Oh, that's what it was. The bottom post, the bottom connection, the 510 pin. That's actually what it's called. The little piece that makes the connection from the atomizer to the mod. That's called the 510 pin. That was loose, apparently. When I backed it out, I noticed it didn't have any resistance. I should have thought to myself, first of all, let's try tightening it. But sometimes, that's one of our first things to do is loosen it and back it out a little bit. Not the right thing to do on this one. So here we go. 0.6, 0.6, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.7, 0.6. That kind of jumping around, that's fine. That means we need to work on the little thingies. Just for added measure, I'm going to tighten the pin just a little bit more. Because it still had a little bit in there that I could have gave it. There we go. Now we're not going from 0.5 all the way up to 2.6 and stuff like that. Let's try it again. 0.58, 0.56, 0.53, 0.53, 0.53, 0.53, 0.53, 0.54. Boom, we're good now. All right. Uh-oh, almost unplugged the light. Okay, now we're going to pulse. We're going to get them hot. We're going to use the tweezers to pinch them close together. 0.53, 0.52. Yep, we're good now. And like I said, if you have ceramic tweezers, you can actually pinch these while firing it. If you got ceramic, this is metal, can't do that. It'll short it out. So let's pulse. Pinch that one first because that one's the brightest. Alright, pulse. Now this one's heating up over here first. Pinch it. Pulse. Now they're both heating up, but they're like got hot spots. Pinch again. And that's another good thing about the ceramic tweezers is because it's fast. It's faster. It takes less time to work with them. Pulse. There we go. We're getting better. Pinch. Pinch.
And the rolls going up.
Pinch. Yeah, and they're hot because I can already feel the heat transferring in the tweezers. It's also another thing. Less heat transfer. Pulse. Oh, there we go. Both of them are starting from the center.
Oh shit!
There we
I just saw like
go. Pulse. Look at that. Both firing from the center. Nice. So I'm going to go ahead and work with it just a little bit more because I'm a goofball like that. Alright. Let me see. Oh yeah, I don't like the way this one's looking. So let me get it hot. The hotter it is when you work with it, the easier it is to mold and fudge with. Yeah. Uh-oh. I gotta pull that out a little bit more actually. I think I pushed it in while I was pinching. Push and pinch. Push and pinch. Oh, let me lift it up a little bit over here. This side dropped a little low. And be careful because they're hot and this is plastic. You do not want it to get too hot to touch this kind of plastic and it's going to melt it to it. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I just moved it. That's right. Huh. And sometimes while you're working with this, the more you're moving it, the more you're taking a chance of snapping one of your leads. That's happened to me quite a few times, but it's fine. All you gotta do is rebuild your thing. Cheech. I don't glow them too hot. Yeah, for real, man. You glow these things too hot, it's gonna end up melting. It will melt and fall apart. It's funny when it happens. It looks weird. Nah, don't go. Yeah. Don't. Not too hot. Not too hot. But I want to make sure that the pulse is coming from the center and going out. Let's see. Almost. Yeah, this side is good. This side I gotta work on. Yeah, I think those ceramic tweezers might be a better buy. Yeah, see? Look at that. Both from the center. Push that one in just a tiny bit. More. There we go. There we go. Little pulse. That's what you want. Coming from the center out. Now, blow them off. Cool them down a little bit. Alrighty. Now I'm ready to wick. Now these tank atomizers, like I said, oh my god, I have another one. I got the Mutank from Mutation. What the hell was it? I can't remember the full name. I know it's called the Mutation Mutank, and that thing, oh my god, that is a pain in the ass. That is a pain in the butt. I've had so many issues with the Mutank with leaking. No matter how good I wick that thing, sometimes it wants to leak, no matter what I do. and it's super annoying. So I've hardly ever built on that thing. And when I do, if I do get a good built on it, it's actually a good vape. Yes, sir. About to wick it up. Thank you. Decent. Right now, I'm ohming at 0.7, 0.7, 0.69, 0.69. Yeah, earlier it was jumping everywhere. It was jumping from like 0.4, 0.6, all the way up to 2.3. And dummy me, I don't know if you caught that, but all I had to do was tighten the 510 pin. So, oh yeah. Where's my cotton? Where's my cotton? I don't know if you were in here earlier, Cheech, but the cotton that I'm using, oh yeah. I don't know if you're one of my old school vapors, but I still got some Kogendo. I still got this. This is the first bag I ever bought. It's still lasting. I still got a little more than half the bag. I love this stuff. All right, now I'm gonna cut one piece. Where's my other scissors? Like I said, I don't like using those anymore. Yeah, lose 510, man. That'll be it sometimes. It's such a quick fix. I love it. So, all right, what I do with the cotton a lot of times when I'm doing a double build, I will cut one big piece and then just split it in half. It's a lot easier than going, cutting one and then trying to match it up to the next. So just cut one big piece and then just split it. And I'm like, I'm that kind of person. It has to be straight with me. It has to be lined up. Ooh, you know what? Look at that. There we go. Pull that a little bit. Cut one long cut. Ah, there we go. Decent cotton. Oh yeah, good stuff, man. It's not cotton bacon or anything like that, but ooh, that stuff is pricey for the amount they give you. All right, now I'm cutting it directly in half. Try to make a little grabs as possible. Oh yeah, there we go. Good sizes. Now with this atomizer, just as an added measure to make sure I don't leak, stay away from the dirty women. One, damn it, I got it. Let me dump it out over here. There it is. This little chunk of cotton right here. Damn it, come on, get out of there. Yeah. There you go. I have 4 liters, 72 milligram nicotine in my fridge. Holy crap, 72 milligrams? Whoa, that's some hardcore stuff there, bro. I'm vaping on 3 milligrams. I got 3 mgs over here. I tried 0 a few times. It just wasn't giving me the satisfactory. Save money mixing. Yes, you save a lot of money mixing your own. Unfortunately for me, I'm not too confident in something like that. Plus, a lot of times I don't have too much money to be doing that kind of thing. Because I feel like I'm going to end up wasting the first few. And I got a bunch of kids over here. But yeah, I guarantee you, if I were to get into actually mixing and everything and perfect it to my own liking, I would actually save a lot of money. Saving a ton. Huh? Saving I'm in the UK, they limited nicotine to 20. Wow, really? Did they really do that? Man, they've been doing so much crazy stuff with this with the vaping thing, man. It's all these new rules and everything. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I guess.
But they're trying to stomp us out. We're not going to let them. We're not going to let them. It's really easy. Yeah, I've heard, man. I've heard it's super easy. I'm just like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm kind of finicky when it comes to stuff like that. I don't like messing up. Unless it's on a video game. Ha! Alright. Now what I do sometimes to lessen the chance of leaks, I'll take a couple little pieces and I'll stuff them on the sides right here next to the posts. That way there's not too much of an open space for the stuff to leak out. I highly recommend getting a cheap set of scales. Makes mixing a dog. You know what? You're right. Oh, you know what? I joined this program with my insurance for weight loss. I'm kind of tubby over here. They gave me a scale, like a food scale, and that thing is on point. Don't ask me how I made sure the measurements were right. But yeah, that bad boy is on point. I think I might be able to use that for weighing out and stuff like that. I would like to get one of those cool little mixers, and the little one, I guess it's magnetic. You have this little metal deal in the bottom. And I guess it works off magnets. It spins at the bottom. Now those things look really cool. I'd like to try one of those out. Try bottle shots. Just add the Nick in the VG. Get one shot flavors. You know what? I've heard about that. And also another thing, I haven't really looked too much into a lot of things going on with vaping. I've had so much going on, especially this whole thing right here. This streaming thing. I'm trying to get into something new. I've done this a long time ago, but it was so much different than it is now. It's so much more easier than it used to be. I should, man. I'm gonna have to give that a look. And the thing is, I don't know if you heard earlier, I've been vaping on this for around 3 years now, since I first found it, and I ain't muted myself to it yet. I'm so afraid that if I make one myself, I might make one that I'll get muted to, because I've been muted on a lot of them. This is the only one that didn't mute after a month straight of vaping. Shake bottle cupboard for a week, then vape. Yeah, like to let it steep and stuff like that. Hell yeah. I got a few bottles of this stuff steeping in the closet right now. Yeah, and a lot of times it's not that I'm lazy. It's just I got, so much going on. I got a bunch of kids over here. And also, that's also another thing. Yeah, Cheech. That's also the main thing, dude. I am so paranoid about keeping a bottle of nicotine in the house because of how toxic it is. My kids get into everything. They annoy the crap out of me with that. Like sometimes I try to hide stuff and they just, they go for it anyway. I'm glad they've never gotten into my little cabinet that I have with the juices. Then I have it like stuffed to the back and everything. So, and then I know it sounds weird, but I actually put more interesting things in front of it. That way, if they do get into that area, they'll be like, "Ooh, this looks cool," and hey, just stay away from my juices. I don't like my juices being wasted. Some flavors can shake and vape. Nice. Because this flavor profile on this juice I have right here is strawberry cream and kettle corn. The kettle corn is what sets this off so good. I love kettle corn as a flavor, as a food. I don't know if anybody or if you've ever tried kettle corn, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the flavor and everything. So when I found a juice that said kettle corn, I tried it and I was in love. I've been in love with Red Dream ever since. All right, so, I got to pull this over a little bit. I put it too much to one side. All right, so now I got cotton on the sides of the coils right here. Generally, you're not going to, people don't put cotton in here a lot. I do, because I noticed that it keeps it from leaking a lot better for some reason. I don't know. That was actually suggested to me by a friend on Facebook, one of my vape friends. Because you know how it is, Cheech, when vaping first came out, and then we all had our groups and everything on Facebook. Everybody that was involved in vaping just added each other, and we're a community, and it was a strong community. I don't know, it's for some reason lately it doesn't seem like everybody's been together. The groups that I'm part of, it's kind of like they're dying. I don't like most juice as they all add too much sweetener. Yes, that's what I was talking about earlier. One of my favorite lines in the past, well, I don't know if you ever heard of it, was gunks my coils and just take, one hit wonder. One hit wonder used to be great. One hit wonder, I used to actually make it last and everything. Now, if I get with a milkman, 2 days max with my coils and my juice. I don't like it. So that's garbage. That's poopy. What's that?
We're done. Like, they need to come in and brush their teeth.
Okay, well, let them come in. Just tell them to be quiet. Or keep it down. I'm almost done with this. I just got to wick the coils themselves. All right.
Wow.
Then, well, like I said, what I do is, what's that? Said Vic should get a real job. Oh, wait a minute. I got kicked out the community in the UK. I said Vic should get. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, and that's also another thing I noticed about the vaping communities, man. Sometimes the pages and stuff like that are run by the worst. I can't say anything right now because my kids are in there. I was gonna make an exception to my change and say that because of how true it is. All right, in one side, pull, 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 little by little, because you don't want to pull on one part too much. You're gonna have like a bunch piled up at one end. Back and forth, back and forth. Get it nice and fluffy. There we go. There's one. Oh, there's the other one. And were you part of a group, Cheech? Which group was I? Because I had a couple of UK groups on my other account. Because yeah, I like checking out the scene over there too, like seeing what kind of flavors are coming from around the world. They had some good flavor. I just never really got to buy too many of them. Damn it! It's fluffy. Fluffy like me. Damn it. I just don't like twisting too much because the more I twist, the more my finger oil as I get on the rest of the cotton. Alrighty. There we go. So then, yeah, like I said, I always pull a little bit more on one side. Pull a little bit more YouTube side of it. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, YouTube's already a crazy place. Alright, so now I snip off my ends with my concentrated finger oils on it. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'll clean that up later. Alrighty. Let me fluff this one out a little more. And that one, get back. Alright. There we go. We're mostly wicked. Now I just gotta stuff it in there. And stuff it in. Years ago, it was this place, Vapors TV. Oh, I think I heard about that. I don't think I checked it out though. There's so many going on. Before sub-ohm was even a thing. Yeah, I got into it probably about a few months right before the sub-ohming started happening. And I actually stayed away from the sub-ohming for a while because, you know, it kind of scared me. I was like, oh my God, these guys are crazy. And then I tried it and I was like, hey, this is pretty awesome. Tastes pretty dang good. All right, now I'm stuffing these in right over here next to the little juice holes. Sorry, let me pull it over here. You got to be gentle with it too, because you don't want to do too much and end up pulling on your coils. It's a bit, yeah, like I just did that. It's a lot easier to just reset your coil, or you reset your wick, than it is to reset your entire coil. Let's see, before my first box mod did 11. Ha! Same here. That sounds like you had the MVP 2.0. That was my first box mod, actually. Built-in battery and everything. And the one that I had got came with a tank and all that. Little atomizer tank. With replaceable coils and all that. Yeah, that was fun. The beginning was really fun. Now it's still fun. I don't know, so many people have gotten so serious over some of this stuff, and then you got the FDA constantly coming down on us, trying to stomp on us. Trying. We're still going, though. You know, we got our plan, we got our ways of getting around things if they really want to do something about it. A bang on Anakin. Yes, sir, the Anakin. The tank, yeah, I agree. The tank was duty, but hey, you get another good little tank, stick it on there. It was good. Let's see here. Alrighty. All right, folks. I'm completely wicked now. All I gotta do is prime it. You know, that's getting a little bit of juice on it, getting started. It's a lot easier to oh yes, the Nautilus Mini. I had that one too. Pro Tank Mini. I never had the Pro Tank. The Nautilus Mini. Oh, I love that thing. I loved it so much that when the O-ring went out, I actually ordered, and there was no other place to order one. Maybe on eBay, but it was too sketchy. The only other place to get one was actually from Aspire, directly from their website, and for one damn little O-ring, dude, it took almost a month to get to me. So I couldn't use my Nautilus Mini for so long. You know, well, I mean, I still use it a little bit here and there, but there was so much flavors packed into the O-ring from, you know, previous tank fills. It just wasn't that pleasurable anymore. Mostly vape single coil. Yeah. Same here. I'm mostly a single coil. There's a single coil on this. There's a single coil on this, and there's a single coil in this. This atomizer right here, Bonza 1.5. This tank right here, they didn't give me any kind of grommets to put on the other side to block it off, so I could only run one coil. 40 to 50 watts. Yep. 40 to 50. Well, see, look. Let me tap it.
Really?
I got 53 watts running on this one. And no, 53 on this one. Oh yeah, that's right. I turned this one down. But I'm going to be turning it back up to 60 whenever I get this set in here. But let me see. Where is my... there it is. There you go. Bottom fill the Nautilus. Yeah, you had to take it apart to fill it up, huh? I remember that. Alright, this is pretty dry. So I'm going to take it easy. Because if you just pour it on there, it's just going to run over it and get all over everything. So you want to take it easy and let it soak in. Tap it in. I usually just get a blob on there and then push it in. Blob it, push it. And then over the coil, I'll paint it a little bit. Just like that. So that one's already got some juice right in there. So we're going to let that soak in. Sometimes it's hard to get. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I was always worried. Oh, crap. I was always worried about the glass breaking whenever I was trying to get the dang thing open. Same thing with this. Actually, with this one right here. Oh, crap. With this one, the dog. The Osmosis dog. Yeah. This glass is really hard to come off. We tie off the well. Yep. Bring it real close. Was closest to a 6. Yeah. Very close to like a cigarette draw in your throat. Where's Artie, babe?
Forget, nigga.
Yeah, you got cats all over the bed over here. Holy crap. Yeah, we got some kittens from my cat. From my Unity. Alrighty. Let's see.
Not like you wanted to smoke anyway.
Oh my god, yes, the silicone. What was that? Okay, where is it? Here it is. The CLT V2 Plus I have right here. This came with 2 pre-builts with the silicone in it. I tried that. I was just thinking about it. I want to throw up again. Yeah, I really did kind of throw up. Serpent Mini. Single coil restricted. Nice. What brand made that one? I never even heard of the Serpent. That sounds interesting. Just like strictly single coil, huh? Uh-oh. It's trying to kick me again. With this over here. Hell, just the name, by the way, sounds pretty awesome. The Serpent. Yeah, that cotton that I put on the side over here. I'm just running it. Running it along. Painting that cotton. Hi, son. Give me 1 minute, son. And I am about to sign off here for a little while, so I can spend some time with my son. Well, like I said, I got a bunch of kids, so what we do a lot every night, we spend individual time with each one of them, or with one on different nights. So they all have what we call it is their night to shine. So they get their own special attention. That way nobody ever feels like, somebody else got more attention than me, that kind of thing. There we go. Watofo. Ah, there we go. Hell yeah. That was an alright brand. Yeah, they've had a few. I had I had some. I know I owned something with the Wotofo name on it. I just don't remember. The only other mod and atomizer I can think of that I had was the Defender.
Don't let it get you, my boy.
The Defender 2, actually. Oh, hell no. Get off of here, you guys. I got cats crawling on my laptop. The kittens. Get over there, you little jerks. And then hit the record button. Stop that. Yeah, they're over here pushing buttons on my laptop.
Well,
Serpent Elevate. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up. That sounds like a nice one. Alright, I am completely wicked. And I am soaked up. Let's try to fire it. Oh, yes. Ooh. Oh. And I've always loved, whenever you look at it a certain way, and especially if you get it in a certain light, the way it just explodes, like all the little juice particles just start flying in different directions. It's awesome. I actually have a video that I made in my work truck the other day because the lighting was perfect, and it just looked amazing. I actually took that video, and hopefully maybe they'll do it. I sent it to the slow-mo guys because I would love to get a slow motion camera and see what it looks like in slow motion when these things fire off like that. See, and like that when it does that. I want to see that in slow motion, like super duper slow motion. That's going to be awesome. Yes, I very much will enjoy my vape. You enjoy the rest of your night. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to watch. What do we watch, son?
Double Dare.
Double Dare. We're going to watch Double Dare together. I remember watching that when I was a kid. Great show.
I'm bad at answering.
No, well, I mean, we were all bad at answering when we were kids. So everybody, y'all have a good night. I'll actually be back on later on if you want to check me out playing Grand Theft Auto over here and Apex Legends. Yeah, you heard that? Dang cats.
Ow.
Yeah, I'll definitely be back in about 2 hours. But you guys have fun with whatever you're doing until then. I will see y'all in a bit. And thank you again, Cheech.